Oh, you'll never forget the name. Goldust.
Well, I'm not quite sure what that was about, but nonetheless, the PGW World title will be on the line in this match. And here comes the challenger now. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the PGW World Championship. Introducing the challenger, hailing from Hollywood, California. He weighs in tonight at 260 pounds. Goldust. Oh, the bizarre one. With a phenomenal victory over Buff Bagwell a couple of nights ago to earn the shot here tonight. Perhaps the greatest challenge that Arthur Morgan has ever faced as world champion on the channel. Goldust, the former Intercontinental Champion, many career highlights and achievements. A 6'6", 260 pounder. Can prove too much here for Arthur Morgan. We saw that brief clip before, I'm not quite sure what happened there. I don't think I really want to know what happened between him and Goldust out in the bayou. Will that play a factor in this match? Goldust certainly a bizarre performer. Arthur Morgan has got to keep a level head in this match, because if he doesn't, the man known as Goldust will be walking away as the new PGW World Champion. It could just happen. And we're a few short moments away from finding out who's going to emerge from this match with a belt. Would it be Arthur Morgan? Or would it be the man simply known as Goldust? And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, hailing from Des Moines, Iowa, he weighs in tonight at 242 pounds, and he is the current reigning and defending PGW World Champion, Arthur Morgan. But it may have been a rough night in the bayou for Arthur Morgan. He doesn't appear to be walking with a limp. Very strange side glance he gave to Goldust there. Not quite sure what happened between these two individuals. Nonetheless, although that doesn't matter now, all that matters is what happens inside of that squared circle when that bell rings. Arthur Morgan's been a pretty good champion thus far. A great defense of that belt, exclusively on the CIW channel. Completely neutralising the threat of Sonic the Hedgehog and walking away with the belt. But he's never faced a man quite like Goldust. You can probably say that about every opponent that Goldust throughout his career, but Arthur Morgan finds himself the underdog, in my opinion. Big size disadvantage, a big experience disadvantage, and as if he wasn't a big enough disadvantage, Goldust with a cheap shot, and Arthur Morgan goes crashing down to the canvas. Not the start that the champion wanted to this match, and that signature uppercut by Goldust. As now Arthur Morgan finds himself at the mercy of a simple chin lock, just trying to wear the man down methodically. And this is what Goldust has got to do, stick to his wrestling skills. Although Arthur Morgan managed to become the world champion, not officially a professional wrestler, and now look at Goldust with a beautiful clothesline and bulldog combination in the corner. Morgan's title reign could be over here. The lateral press, the shoulders down, and my God. Well, very early into the match, and Goldust very nearly already doing enough to put Arthur Morgan away. The champion in real peril here. And if he can't pull something big out of the bag soon, Goldust is going to finish him off. He was going for the curtain call there. That would have been it. But Arthur Morgan managing to fight it out, as now Morgan with a thirst press and right hands to the face of the bizarre one. Morgan knows he needs to do something big. Maybe this is it, and tries the elbow drop off the top, but Goldust getting the knees up, knocking all of the wind out of the champion, and now looks to maintain control again. And look at Goldust now dangling the champion in the turnbuckle upside down. Certainly not the place to be in a wrestling match, as Goldust now just choking him in the corner. Morgan in real trouble. Oh no, this isn't good. This kind of stuff has no business happening inside of a professional wrestling ring. You've got children watching, cover their eyes. And look at the bizarre one, Goldust, but he may have just riled up He may have just riled up the champion with that move. And you don't want to anger Morgan, that is for sure. Arthur Morgan not happy with what Goldust has just done, and he may have just ignited the beast here. Big knee to the gut by the champion. Now Arthur Morgan trying to go to the top rope. Goldust gets to his feet, tries to dive in clothesline, but the bizarre one getting out of the way. As now Goldust, look at this, just jolting the neck. And Morgan sent crashing down to the canvas. Arthur Morgan in real trouble. Goldust trying to figure four there, but Morgan still some life in him yet. Takes him down with a one-handed bulldog. As Morgan knows he needs to do something big and drastic here, and maybe that was it. The big double axe handle off the top, nailing him right in the back of the skull. Something has been ignited in Morgan here ever since Goldust tried humiliating him in the centre of the ring. And now look at Morgan dropping Goldust face first, the champion really turning the tide in this match. The question is, will it be enough as he sends Goldust into the corner, nails his head right into the turnbuckle. Morgan staging a miraculous turnaround in this one as he comes for the ride, but look at that, tries to clothesline. Goldust slipping out, handful of tights, trying to pin the man, but trying to sneak a quick cover. Too close to the ropes. Oh no, and now the referee's been taken out. Goldust trying to get Morgan. Morgan was nowhere to be found, and now the referee's down. Nonetheless, the fight goes on here. Morgan with fist to the face of Goldust as he picks him up, and Morgan, Arthur Morgan with a stunner. Normally that'd be it, but the referee not getting up quick enough to make the count. But he's finally got there now. The leg hook, the shoulders down, and despite that brief gap, Goldust couldn't recover quick enough from the stunner. Arthur Morgan still your champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still the PGW World Champion, Arthur Morgan.
What a great win for Arthur Morgan. You'd think he'd get a nice, well-deserved break after such a great title defence, but you'd be wrong, because normally the job of a magician is to pull a rabbit out of a hat. But tomorrow night, the job of the magician will be to try and pin the rabbit's shoulders to the mat. That's right, big match for tomorrow night, #1 contenders match. Bugs Bunny will be going one-on-one with Teller, and Penn Jillette will be at ringside. Who will walk out of that match the winner? Will it be everybody's favourite rabbit? Or will it be one half of the magical duo? Tune in for that tomorrow night, 7 PM Eastern Time, and remember, the winner of that match will challenge the man you've just seen victorious, Arthur Morgan, for the PGW World title. It does not get much bigger than that. If you want some great created wrestlers in your game, but without going through the lengthy process of creating them yourself, well, I can help you out with that. If you play on PS2 or PS2 emulator, I can create just for you a custom save data file and preload it with up to 30 created wrestlers that you have chosen. If you're interested, send me an email at pastgengamingemail@gmail.com. My email is linked on the main channel page, and I can also do this for the PSP, but on PSP I can only do save files for the European version of the game.